Hey, what's up everybody? This is Sultan Lavisa from DFKB Grappling. I'm here today with my brother Gautier and he's here to help me to demonstrate the technique for you today. Actually, the technique we're going to talk about today is not going to be a single technique. It's not going to be a single, concentrated form of technique on one special submission or transition or something like that. We're going to talk about the concept today. And I don't know if the term I'm using for this concept is the right term or not. I think it was... I heard John Donner using it, and I'm not sure if he used the same term or not, but I just like to call it high-low attacks. Whenever I'm talking about high-low attacks, I'm talking about chaining transitions or submissions from the upper body to lower body, or from lower body to upper body. Now, this is just my point of view, that attacking the lower body in order to open up a submission or a opportunity for upper body attacks is harder than attacking upper body and then transiting to then making the transition to lower body. So for the moment, we're gonna only stay on the upper body attacks, which can lead us to lower body injuries. And the concept from this whole instructional is you need to understand that your opponent, when you're attacking his upper body in some kind of way, he needs to use his lower body, his lower limbs to defend this attack, to somehow get rid of your submission hold. Okay. Now this can be said about numerous submissions, armbar, triangles, omoplatas, stuff like that. Let me just show you an example. Imagine that I have Gautier in I don't know, maybe an omoplata. Okay. So I'm getting an omoplata on this arm, okay, so you can see, let's just recenter. So it's gonna be, so let's say that I'm getting an omoplata on this, face towards the camera, yeah, that's it. So let's imagine that I'm getting an omoplata on this shoulder, okay. So I'm gonna break his posture and I'm gonna host here like maybe a rubber guard style. I'm gonna come out, you're not gonna concentrate on omoplata now, we're just gonna show how are we making a transition from an omoplata, which is a shoulder lock, which is an upper body attack, to his lower body, okay? So if I have this omoplata coming up to get to his back, he can't just stay there. One of his first reactions is maybe to posture up, okay? So he's gonna posture up. And if he sees that there's too much pressure, he may stand up as well. So stand up, please. Now, he may stand up as well. And as soon as I feel the weight is not anymore on his lower body and his shoulders coming out, I can make a transition from this shoulder lock to his lower body. Okay, now how I'm going to do that? Come back, please. So I'm here. I'm getting his back. I'm going to do an omoplata. If I can't get the omoplata, it's perfect. For the omoplata, I'm just gonna shoot my knees, shoot my legs, and then I'm gonna rotate my hips towards the camera. And you see, this way I can't finish an omoplata because he may roll, okay, but it's still possible to get it. The best omoplata is the omoplata which you put his shoulder completely on the mat, okay? We're not gonna stay concentrated on that for the moment. But let's imagine I'm here and I'm getting this omoplata and he's pushing back to me, but the pressure is too much that he can't. He needs to stand up now. So as soon as I feel this, let's recenter. So as soon as I feel this, I feel that maybe he's standing up and he's pushing my legs down with his other free hand. Now I'm ready to make a transition from his upper body to his lower body. Now, let's do it in real motion. I have this, I'm breaking his posture, okay? I get my omoplata, and I have done this in sparring and live roll, okay? Now, I'm just feeling his movement that he's putting pressure on me, okay? So I'm gonna shoot him, and as soon as I shoot him, if he feels the pressure is too much, he's going to use his lower body to stand up. And now he's going to push my legs with the other hand. Now, as soon as he do this, I'm going to make a grip here, okay? I'm gonna stick to his foot. I'm gonna shoot my hips at him, okay? I'm gonna bring him down. Now, I can make a transition to a heel hook. And even if he stands up like he was, I can get a backside 50-50, and it's no problem for me. Now, we can do the same from a triangle or from an arm bar. Imagine that I have an arm bar on his arm, okay, right here. And now, he's gonna defend this arm bar either by putting pressure on me, or the other way he can do it if there's too much pressure and I'm really like blocking his shoulder. His only way to defend now is maybe to stand up, because he needs to put some pressure on me. So he needs to stand up. And if I see that this shoulder, this arm is coming off, now there is no more arm bar here, but he used his lower body to defend the arm bar. So now I have access to his lower body because he used it to pull off his arm. Now, when his arm is not there anymore, I can just make a transition from an arm bar, okay, to the heel hook. So I'm going to shoot my hips at him, okay. I'm going to get inside. I'm going to get the backside 50-50. I'm going to put his heel put his toes under my armpit, okay. I'm going to grab it, and I'm just going to bridge, and I'm going to push with my hips into his knee, and I'm just going to rotate this. I'm going to turn his heel. So one more time. Again, from an arm bar. So, this hand. So, let's imagine I'm here. I'm getting this arm bar. And so what he needs to do now is to cross his hands and to don't let me get the arm bar. So his hand is gonna put this hand here, and he's gonna put the other hand under the hand, like that, okay? Now, I'm sticking with this, but he sees there's too much pressure, like I'm ripping off his arm, so he decides to stand up. Now, when he decides to stand up, now I'm open to attack this leg. How am I open to attack that? Because there is no more weight on his legs. Because if he decides to go back on his butt, if he decides to go, I'm gonna attack the arm bar. I'm gonna make a dilemma in here, okay? So as soon as he feels that, I feel that he's going back on his butt, I can treat him with this arm bar, okay? And when he's coming back to defend the arm bar, he's gonna stand up. Now, even if he doesn't stand up and he was where he was, go back where you were. Yeah. Even if I get this is good for me. I can now go from arm bar, from an upper body submission to a lower body submission. So from here, okay, I'm gonna stick to his foot, and let's imagine that he's trying to pull out his arm. Now he's pulling out his arm. The arm is not there anymore, but the leg is there. So what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna grab, okay. And if the hands stay inside, I don't give a damn. There's no much difference, okay? So I'm gonna shoot my hips here, okay? I can either have the backside 50-50, or I can have like this crisscross. Both works. I just want his hips to be blocked and his knee line inside my thighs. Now, I'm gonna grab over his heel. I'm gonna put his toes under my armpit. I'm gonna grab it, and I'm gonna submit him with an inverted heel hook, okay? Now, you can do the same from sweeps. The one of the ways, for example, I like to do this is from arm drag and sunigaishis. So, let's press towards camera right here. So, I'm going to do this arm drag on his left arm, okay? So, let's imagine that I'm playing this open guard, okay? He's there, and I'm doing this arm drag, okay? Now, as soon as I'm doing this arm drag, if he doesn't defend this arm drag, what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna come out and grab the seat pull and take this back, okay? So, his first response, like the natural reaction of his body, is to post and defend with this foot as soon as I get the arm back. So when I'm here, and I'm like here, we're fighting, and I'm doing this arm drag, this is the right answer. But he needs to be aware of the dangers that may come with this, with posting this foot, okay? But this is, by the way, the right reaction, because if he did like this, or if he just go back, this is bad, because I can push him, and I can come up, wrestle up, okay? So, the first response of his body is to do this, okay? Now, if he do this, which is the right answer, I can't go to his back. This wedge, this resistance he puts here makes me unable to access his back, okay? I have no access to his back. Now, from an upper body motion, from an upper body attack, I can attack his foot. How? I'm going to do it again. So I'm here, I'm going to pull it, he's going to post. Now as soon as he's going to post, I see that I can't go for his back. Fuck that, I'm going to go for the leg. Now, I'm in the single leg X. My heel is heavy on his hips. I'm rotating his knee. And now from here, I have access to leg locks, to outside heel hooks, to lots of stuff, okay? I can even make a transition to the reverse X guard or the X guard, or come up and wrestle up, sweep him, I don't know. There are lots of options which open up when you do this, okay? So, this was from an arm drag. Now, let's imagine that we are doing the same, we can do the same from a sumigaeshi. We can do the same from a sumigaeshi. How we can do the same from a sumigaeshi? Now, come back please. Imagine that I have this sumigaeshi on him. Okay, let's recenter. Yeah. Imagine that I have this sumigaeshi on him. Okay, I have this shoulder locked in here. Okay, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show him that I'm gonna like sweep him that way. So as soon as I'm gonna sweep him that way, he's gonna put some resistance on that foot, and now I'm gonna sweep him this way. But if he's good, he's gonna post. He doesn't let me sweep, and this is his resistance. This is the wedge he's using against my movement. Maybe he's a good grappler, and I can't sweep him. Now this must not be the end of the ball. I was attacking his upper body. Now I'm open to attack his lower body. How I'm going to do that? I'm just going to rotate my palm, put it here, get the other hand, and bring him to me. Okay? Now, from an upper body attack, I got this lower limb, and now I can attack a limb. Either for submission, or, for example, for sweep. Okay? Or I can just come up and wrestle up, and try to pass his guard. So, upper body attacks to lower body attacks are one of the best, I can say, concepts that exist in Jiu-Jitsu. And once you're attacking somebody's upper body, make sure you are really attacking the upper body. Just don't go for an upper body attack in order to switch to a lower limb. Okay? If you're attacking something, really attack it. Okay, if you're attacking a sweep, really try to sweep them. If you're trying to an arm drag, really try to get to their back or to sweep them. Okay, this way they're gonna respond and they're gonna react in the right way. If you just fake something to get something else, they're gonna understand. Like high-level people, they're gonna understand what you're doing and they're not gonna take the bait. Don't fake your submissions. You can switch always from submissions to from upper body to lower body, but don't fake anything. Because if you fake anything, as I said, good people, they're gonna understand what you're doing. Try to get the submission, try to get the sweep, try to get the arm drag, try to really sweep them with the sumigaeshi, try to complete the omoplata, try to get your arm bar, okay? I hope you have enjoyed, guys. Thank you for watching. Give me a like and subscribe if you're enjoying my videos. Thank you, brother.